was putting together a blemish-free round of 64. 3 birdies on each of the 9s saw the South African at the top of the leaderboard. He was joined on that score by Englishman John Parry, second on the road to Mallorca and looking for another win this season after lifting the trophy in India back in March. As for our man Ronald though, well, he couldn't have been happier.
It's one of those days that I really had to test how strong I am mentally and physically. And I'm really happy. I have a few Ugandans that are here and worked with me. They used to sponsor me back in the days when I was still an amateur. They have been such an important part of my story. So I feel good for tomorrow and I look forward to it.
Day 2 and an early start for Ronald as he looked to build on his solid opening round. And it all seemed to be going to plan early on. A birdie on the 4th hole saw him move to 2 under par for the tournament. But things started to unravel for the Ugandan around the turn as a flurry of mistakes led to a string of dropped shots. There was no lack of support though for Ronald to keep his spirits up as he was reunited with a couple of familiar faces from home. Clive and Margaret Cately have a special personal investment in his journey.
I've been playing this lad. He's a really nice boy, good nature, and he took a photo of his glove. He had a glove on and all of it. The middle,
half a glove on, he had half a glove on.
was only the fingers. I think we still got a photo of that. And he gave him a pair of gloves. And
so I recognise this young, very, very good golf player. Very hard working, very polite. Already very professional in the way he was playing golf, very careful in the way he was setting up his shots. And I got to know him over several days playing golf, well, several weeks playing golf with him. Go Uganda. We're extremely proud of him. Extremely proud.
One day,
very humble.
He called his uncle, because he calls us uncle and auntie, and he told him about...
He was playing in the Ugandan Amateur Open, and he called me about a week before the tournament, and he said, Uncle, he said, I've come very close, he said. I've come second, I've come third. He said, but I was on the Sunday, I can't afford the caddy. I can't afford to eat properly, I haven't got enough drinks. He said, if you can help me a little bit more, we'll see what we can do. And I sent him £100. And then on the Sunday afternoon, we had a call, did a video. He won.
He's getting emotional. He said, Uncle, I've done it, Auntie, I've done it.
He became the Ugandan Amateur Open champion. And then from that point, he turned professional.
Ronald's backstory is what it's all about, but this time there was to be no fairy tale on course. A second round 78 would mean he wouldn't make the weekend, but he showed enough to suggest it won't be the last we see of him. Meanwhile, out on his own at the top of the leaderboard was Swede Bjorn Akerson, 12th on the road to Mallorca and already a winner at the NMB Championship at the start of the year. He fired 2 eagles and 6 birdies for a second round 62 to see him head into the weekend with a 3-shot lead. As for our man Ronald, well, some valuable lessons learned. And of course, some memories to treasure.